It's now time for the post-match report presented by the American University Athletics Eagles Club. Jeremy Huber here with wrestling coach Jason Borrelli after a tough one against a really good Navy squad. Obviously, Coach, they were ranked for a reason, kind of showed why tonight.
Yeah, they have a good team up and down the lineup. I actually thought early on we were competing hard and wrestling, and dual meets are about momentum, right? And I think that the 125, 133, 141, you're wrestling okay and you're just in matches and you don't quite win them, and then it kind of deflates a lot of the momentum for the upper weights, and I feel like that showed a little bit. I think if we don't wrestle that match in that setting, a guy like Lucas White maybe could make that match a heck of a lot more competitive by scoring a takedown and riding the kid tough. But that team gains confidence as they win and win and win. They watch your teammates over and over win, and then all of a sudden they go out there and have a lot of confidence, and we were the opposite. We saw Shamil lose a tough one, and then Max lose in overtime. And so I think the momentum and just that energy just gets deflated, and we never got rolling, and so then it gets really lopsided like it did tonight. But they do have a great team, and I think I mentioned that before. They're a real solid dual meet team. They don't have a hole in their lineup. They're good at every weight, and that makes for a tough outing when the things aren't going in your favor.
Coach, you mentioned the upper weight class, and I thought Shamil Kalmatov really obviously didn't get the win, but he showed very well, taking his opponent to overtime. And again, a guy who's showing improvement. I think that's what you're always looking for, guys getting better. Looks like Shamil is.
Yeah, he is, and it was good to get him out there. Obviously we'd love to have Jack kickstarting our duel off, but he wasn't ready and just made a kind of last-minute decision to wrestle Shamil. But, he's right there, and honestly, probably, you go back and look, there's a lot of opportunities in the match where he kind of just, for about 5 seconds, fell asleep, and the guy scored points on him, and we just got to go back and polish some of those things up because he has made a huge jump. I mean, where he was as a true freshman to where he is in year 3 is night and day, and I'm proud of that. And he is a guy that if you watch and you ask anyone on the team, he just really cares. He's always trying, and he doesn't get too high, too low, and so he's going to keep getting better.
Jason, you guys are going to become road warriors now. You have some time off, but then Michigan State, F&M open for kind of split day for you guys. Then you go on a California trip, Cal Poly, then Chippewa Challenge. Again, how excited are you to maybe regroup a little bit, get the holidays passed, and get back to wrestling, and hopefully that improvement you guys showed late before the holidays?
Yeah, I'm excited. One thing I do know about our team, and obviously I can't make predictions, but I do know is they're pretty resilient. We're pretty hard on them, and we have high expectations. And I can remember time last year where we I think we got beat similarly to Columbia at home. Yep. They beat us pretty good. They put up, I feel like, 30 points plus, and it was just like, we just were flat, and then we turned around and we won 3 duels, a week or two later at the Chippewa Challenge. And so I've seen this happen to us before where something like this, although for our fans and for being at home, it's deflating a little bit, but a lot of times that can be good if you have the right type of athletes and people that are resilient, and I think our guys are. And so, we'll point out the areas where we've got to improve, and we'll get on them a little bit, but they'll respond well, and it's still a long season. It's not even January yet. And I remind the guys that we have a ways to go. If you're not where you want to be, there's still a lot of time to improve, and things can happen quickly because of momentum. You win a match, and then all of a sudden you win 2, and then 3, and then it takes off and it feeds. And the good thing about when we hit January is we don't have a lot of lulls. Like here, December, we've only wrestled twice in December, so it makes it an odd month when you try to figure out training and time off and all that. And so January comes and we're going every weekend, and once we get back into that routine, I think we'll benefit from it.
Well, Jason, I hope this tonight didn't spoil your holidays. Have a happy holidays and enjoy it. And again, next time we'll see you. Have some fun out in California. Yeah. Have fun at the Chippewa Challenge. See a bunch of your old buddies out there, and hopefully come back with some wins.
Yeah, I appreciate it. One thing I'll say real quick is I do want to send a happy holidays to all the AU Eagle staff and everybody that works behind the scenes. And you know how I feel about trying to make events productions. Heck, we had smoke. We had a tunnel today. And I think at some point we're going to turn the corner, and we're going to have a crowd that's raucous and really taking advantage and getting excited about everything. So happy holidays to you, to everybody behind the scenes, all of our facilities and administrative staff. So appreciate it.
Thank you, Jason. That'll do it for our Eagles Club post-match report. Do your part to support the successes of AU wrestling student athletes in the classroom and on the mat by joining the Eagles Club.